If your home needs a price reduction, the mistake didn't happen today, it happened the moment you went live. Most sellers believe they can always lower the price later. That's the assumption that quietly costs them tens of thousands of dollars. If you want strategic real estate positioning insights like this, subscribe. This channel is built for sellers who want leverage, not hope. Here's the reality. The first 7 days on market determine almost everything. Not week 3, not after the first open house. The first 7 days. When a property hits the market, it enters what I call the launch window. This is when buyer attention is at its highest, agents are watching alerts, and algorithms are testing engagement. Showing activity, saves, shares, inquiries, all of it signals demand strength. Price is not just a number, it's a positioning signal. When you overprice even slightly, you don't just sit longer, you suppress showing velocity. Fewer showings mean weaker engagement metrics. Weaker engagement means the listing loses priority exposure. The system quietly deprioritizes you, and buyers notice. They see days on market increasing, they see no early activity, and instead of competing, they start waiting. This is where the financial damage begins. Homes that require price reductions typically sell for less than homes that launch correctly. Not just because of the reduction itself, but because leverage has already shifted. Once you reduce, you've sent a public signal. Demand was weaker than expected. Now buyers don't rush, they negotiate. They ask for concessions, repairs, credits, extended timelines. The price cut becomes the first of multiple givebacks. Structurally, the listing changes category. It moves from new opportunity to stale inventory. And here's the irreversible part. You do not get a second launch. You can adjust the price. You can refresh photos. You can host another open house, but you cannot recreate first week urgency. That window closes once. This is what I call stale inventory stigma, and it's real. So let me reset this with a question. What if the real mistake isn't pricing too high, but misunderstanding how launch velocity works? Because the goal isn't to test the market, the goal is to control it. That's where the 7-day positioning window comes in. Framework, step 1, demand calibration. You don't price based on what you hope to get. You price based on absorption rate and current buyer demand bands. Step 2, velocity engineering. The objective is concentrated activity in the first 5 to 7 days. Strategic pricing, coordinated marketing exposure, agent outreach, everything is designed to compress attention into a short window. Step 3, signal alignment. Price, presentation, and timing must communicate scarcity and confidence. Professional photography, strategic timing within the market cycle, and a price that invites action, not hesitation. Step 4, offer compression strategy. You create structure around offer review timelines, not to create pressure artificially, but to protect the leverage created during launch. You don't allow slow drift, and you control the decision window before staleness appears. By that point, leverage has already decayed. When these 4 elements are aligned, price reductions become unnecessary. Price reductions are not corrections. They are public admissions of mispositioning. If you want to avoid that outcome, focus less on what your neighbor got 6 months ago and more on how your first 7 days are engineered. Leverage is built before the first offer ever arrives. Thanks for watching.